Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Dhananjay Kumar, and with this video now we are going to discuss about the relational database management system and databases. After the many requests of my students, now I am going to upload a complete tutorial of the Oracle database and SQL PLSQL under this channel. So just be with me with this channel. So let's start with the first topic, that is RDBMS and database. So as per its name, RDBMS means Relational Database Management System. As per the definition, what you can see here, it is a one type of software. Okay, this is nothing but the one type of software. Which is why we are using this software, which is used to maintain, create, and manage the data of that database. Okay. In other words, you can say it is a one type of software which is doing some management. Okay, just focus. It is a one type of software which is doing some management on which? On the database. And what will be the present in database? Database nothing but a collection of data. Okay, in database actually data will be there. Okay, so RDBMS nothing but it is a one type of software which is doing some management on the data of the database. Okay, so that is nothing but database management system. Why this word introduced with the database? Relational. What is the meaning of that? Relational means relational coming in picture when if your database has multiple data and all the data has a relation to each other. Okay, so at that time if all the data has a relation to each other, that's why relational word is coming. Means this RDBMS dealing with such type of database which has data and data has relation to each other. Such type of database management system we are saying as a relational database management system. Okay, apart from that, if I will remove this one, okay, or I will remove, now it is database management system. Might be possibility can be there, data can be in systematic manner and all the data can be relation to each other and cannot be. So if your data has relation to each other in that database, such type of database management system we are saying as a relational database management system. And if there is no relation between the management data of that database, such type of management system we are saying as a only DBMS, database management system. Okay, so there are two terminology, DBMS and RDBMS. When the relation of the data will be available in database, then we are saying as a relational database management system. If not, then we are saying as a normally database management system. Okay, so hope you understood what is the database management system. Now coming to the database. Database is nothing but it's a collection of data. Okay, it's a collection of data. Data has its data. Collection of data will be there in database on which we are doing some operation and manipulation. I will tell you one example. I hope you have already visited library, right? So what is happening in library? In library, if books will be there, right? In library, books will be there. Multiple partition will be there. You can say like row and column will be there. Your books will be, suppose English books will be arranged like this, mathematics books will be arranged like this, science book will be arranged like this, biological books will arrange like this. Okay, so what is this? Library is nothing but is collection of books. Okay, that we can say library is nothing but collection of books. Collection of books. And what is the database definition saying? Collection of data. Here book is a one type of data. Okay, suppose we are considering book is a data, so here it's a collection of data. It's a collection of data, it's a collection of books. That's why we are saying library as a database. Okay, we are saying library as a database. Why? Because library is a collection of books, and collection of books means collection of data, and collection of data is nothing but it's a database. Means where all the data will be stored, that place we are saying as a database. Okay, Now this is the example thing. Now coming to the technical part. Okay, in technically, where the database will be there, where the database will be there, where the data will be there. Okay, so for this I will take one example. Suppose I have one mobile. I will just a second. I will remove this one. Suppose I have mobile. Now this is a Facebook server, for example, Facebook server. Okay. Now I wanted to use Facebook ID and password. Means I wanted to log in a Facebook ID. Okay. So for this, what I need to put? I need to put on the login page ID and password. Okay. One free text will be there where ID and password I am putting, and I am clicking on the submit button or login button. Okay. It will be like that, right? Once I am putting ID and password, one request is going through the internet to the server, to the Facebook server. Okay. Now Facebook server is checking whatever the information is coming, okay, with the server, that is correct or not. To check that information, server has need to keep that information. Then you can check. Server can check. Okay. So where server is keeping that information? Server is keeping that information with the database. With the database, server has its own database. Okay, server kept itself database. Server can have multiple database or server can have single database. Okay, if huge amount of data will be there, then multiple database is required. So let's consider we have one database and one server. Okay, these all are the part of single things. Okay, so once a request is coming, server is going to check ID and password is correct or not. Where server is going to check? Server is checking with the database. In database, your information will be already stored there. Okay, when your data will be there, first time when first time you have created your account by using the sign up with the Facebook, at that time your detail ID and password and other details information is going to the database, to the Facebook server, and it will be stored. Means your data will insert here. Okay, with the database. First time when you have logged in, when you have created your account, at that time your all the information will be stored in database. Second time, now when you are going to log in, at that time your already data is there. Now when you are going to log in with the server, with the help of the server is going to check whatever the data ID and password you are putting, that is here or not. Means that is in database or not. If it is stored in that database, then it will acknowledge, okay, that is correct. Okay, you can log in and you will be able to log in successfully. Otherwise, suppose if your data ID and password is not here, suppose I have given a wrong ID and password. So wrong ID password means your data will not be available with the Facebook server. Facebook server means database of the Facebook. So it will deny and you will not able to log in. So actually what I wanted to say, what is happening here, your all the information, or you can say all the Facebook users information will be stored in the server, and where information will be stored with the server? With the database. So here database is, what is the database? Database is nothing, collection of the information for all the users. So what is the definition saying? Collection of data. Here collection of the information is stored. Okay, so that's why we are saying this portion as a database. Okay, because here all the information will be stored. That's why the collection of data means collection of information is known as database. Now you can think which type of data, which type of information can be there. That information can be anything, either text. Okay, information can be text, audio, video, JPG file, PNG file, anything. N number of possibility, n number of data possibility can be there. So any type of data, any type of information. Okay, that is, if any type of information collectively stored at some places, that places we are saying as a database. Okay, so that is a basic understanding things of the database and RDBMS. So I hope you have understood what is the database and what is the RDBMS. Okay, Now in next tutorial, see before that, firstly see here its definition. It's a collection of data on which we are doing some operation or manipulation. What is the meaning of that operation and manipulation? Let's take some other example. Okay, suppose this is not a Facebook server, this is a HDFC. I am using HDFC net banking, so this is a server of the HDFC. Okay, previously I have amount of 10,000. Now I want to transfer 4,000 to some other person. Okay, with the net banking. How much amount will remain with me? 6,000. Okay, so whenever I am going to transfer, okay, then at that time your request is going to the server, HDFC server. It will check how much your available balance in the database of the HDFC server. This amount will show 10,000. Now after the transaction, this will update as a 6,000. How? Because 4,000 you have transferred, so your available balance will be 6,000. So what is happening here? 10,000 modified as a 6,000 means you are doing some manipulation, you are doing some operation, you are doing some changes on the data of that database. Okay, on the data of that database. So that things is saying here, doing some operation or manipulation, okay, on the data. Got it? So to understand more better, okay, we will check in next video how we are doing some manipulation, how we are inserting. In first time when we are I have created account, at first time how data is going to insert in that database. Second time if you are doing transaction, how data is going to 10,000 to 6,000, it is updating. So these are all the part of the manipulation and operation. So in next video we will see, okay, how data manipulation operation is going on with the data of the database. Okay, so thanks for watching my video.